Top 5 most corrupt countries in the world. Number 5. Yemen. Yemen has grappled with substantial corruption, significantly impacting its governance, economy, and society. Corruption permeates various sectors, including politics, public services, and business. Issues such as bribery, embezzlement, and nepotism have been prevalent, undermining transparent and accountable governance structures. Years of political instability, conflict, and weak institutional frameworks have exacerbated these challenges. Consistently ranking low on Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index, Yemen's placement underscores the pervasive nature of corruption within the country. Corruption has impeded economic progress, eroded public trust, and hindered development initiatives. Addressing corruption remains a pressing challenge for Yemen, requiring comprehensive reforms, institutional strengthening, and a sustained effort to promote transparency and integrity across all sectors of the society. Number 4. Afghanistan. Afghanistan has grappled with significant corruption, deeply impacting its governance, economy, and societal structures. Corruption in Afghanistan spans various sectors, including politics, law enforcement, and public services. Issues like bribery, nepotism, and embezzlement have been prevalent, hindering the establishment of transparent and accountable governance. Weak institutional frameworks, coupled with years of conflict and instability, have perpetuated this challenge. Consistently ranking poorly in Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index, Afghanistan's placement highlights the pervasive nature of corruption within the country. Corruption has hampered economic development, undermined public trust, and impeded progress in various sectors. Addressing corruption remains a critical challenge in Afghanistan's journey towards stability and development, necessitating robust reforms, institutional strengthening, and a concerted effort to promote transparency and integrity across all levels of governance. Number 3. Syria. Syria has grappled with pervasive corruption that deeply impacts its governance, economy, and society. Corruption in the country spans various sectors, including politics, public services, and business, leading to a lack of transparency and widespread distrust in institutions. Instances of bribery, favoritism, and embezzlement have thrived amid decades of authoritarian rule and ongoing conflict, hindering efforts to establish accountable governance structures. Syria consistently ranks low on Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index, reflecting the extensive prevalence of corruption within its borders. This deep-rooted corruption has had far-reaching consequences, stalling economic development, exacerbating inequalities, and contributing to social unrest. Reversing this trend demands comprehensive reforms, strengthened institutions, and a concerted effort to promote transparency and integrity across all sectors of Syrian society. Number 2. South Sudan. South Sudan has faced significant challenges with corruption since gaining independence in 2011. Corruption pervades various aspects of the nation, affecting governance, the economy, and public trust. The country's struggle with corruption encompasses widespread issues like embezzlement, bribery, and mismanagement of public funds. Weak institutional frameworks and the aftermath of prolonged conflicts have amplified these challenges, making it difficult to establish transparent and accountable governance structures. Consistently featuring among the most corrupt countries globally, South Sudan's ranking in Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index reflects the extent of corruption within the nation. Corruption has hindered development initiatives, discouraged investments, and undermined the population's confidence in governmental institutions. Addressing corruption remains a critical obstacle in South Sudan's path towards stability and development, necessitating concerted efforts to strengthen institutions, promote transparency, and combat corrupt practices across sectors. Somalia. Somalia has grappled with entrenched corruption, significantly impacting its governance, economy, and societal fabric. Regarded as one of the most corrupt nations globally, Somalia faces pervasive corruption across various sectors, including politics, law enforcement, and public services. Corruption in Somalia takes various forms, from bribery and embezzlement to nepotism and favoritism. The absence of strong institutions and prolonged conflicts have compounded this issue, hindering the establishment of transparent governance structures. Consistently positioned at the lower end of Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index, Somalia's ranking underscores the extensive prevalence of corruption within the country. This endemic corruption hampers developmental progress, deters foreign investments, and erodes trust in governmental institutions. Addressing corruption remains a critical challenge for Somalia's efforts to rebuild governance and foster socio-economic stability.